Hello, Tobago. It's Sunday, and I just come back from a morning walk. And I cannot get this thought out of my mind. I mean, I'm sure nobody gives thought to this, but why is it that we vilify the Cocrico like we do? Yeah, I mean, hear me out. Like, I get it. Like, I get it, farmer. I do. I know you're trying to plant your stuff, and they are, they just eating. They're like, what? You plant this thing here? I don't care about that. Oh, you're sleeping in the morning? I also do not care about that. Like, they just living their best life. And for me, instead of vilifying them for that, I'm like, I want the motivation of a Cocrico. I really do. I want the motivation that says it doesn't matter how many scarecrows you put in this farm, on this field. I am not, okay, I am going to continue to eat it. Hey, morning, how you doing? Good to see you in these parts, man. Yeah, man, welcome to lovely Sherwood Park. Yeah, so I want the motivation of a Cocrico. I want to be able to have that kind of consistency in my life, right? Where it really doesn't matter the challenge. It don't matter if it's the scarecrow, if it's the farmer trying to beat you up, like. I want that kind of consistency in my life. I want to embrace that energy, right? And not for nothing, right? Cocrico has been here longer than all of us. Like, that's the part that has been killing me too. I'm just like, if anybody have a right to claim that they are Tobagonian, it would be the Cocrico. They just been here. They've been here. And I went to a talk by Rita Pemberton once, and she was talking about how the Cocricos they used to live in the main ridge, right? They never used to really be seen in tongue, so to speak. And basically after Hurricane Flora is when you saw them kind of coming out from the woods, because Tobago was really laid flattened, right? And so, that is when we really started seeing them kind of emerging. And remember Flora, food was scarce for everybody. It wasn't just humans, right? Animals, the food was also scarce for. So of course, naturally, the Cocrico was like, hey, that looks tasty. Did you make that for me? Is that mine? Can I get down on some of that? Right? Hey, Delisha, how you doing? Alex, what's going on? Morning. So yeah. And listen, these are things that this is how my mind works. Okay? This is how my mind works. I just saying. Right? But yeah. So they start coming out, start eating, food, and then, well, as is natural, they didn't have to ask for no meals when they was up in the forest, right? When they was in the main ridge, they wasn't have to be like, oh, please, sir, may I have a bit of butter? Like, no, they didn't have to ask none of that. They just eat what they want to eat, right? Hey, Lennon, how you doing? Right? They just eat what they want to eat. Now they're down here, and all they had the audacity to be farming and planting up their lands, right? And I'm going to eat some. I am going to have a feast, because clearly you have put this out here for me, right? You are welcoming me into your community by laying this feast out here, and I'm going to have some. In fact, I'm going to have all every day until all of it is finished and you have none. But I'm just saying, yes, they have a British accent because they were here when the British came. Crystal, you seen where I'm going with this? Right? There is nothing as resilient as a Cocrico. Come on, Avia. Church this morning. Bring it. Yes. And listen, The audacity. Alicia, it is the audacity. So I am going to, let me tell you something. So this week we all going to commit to having the audacity of a cocrico. All right? You think a cocrico gonna be asking you, hey, are are you still sleeping? No, they don't care if you're still sleeping. They're just gonna do that cocrico thing. Chakalaka. Yeah. This is the kind of audacity I'm gonna need all to go into this week with. That is how we are heading into this week, with the audacity of a cocrico. Because guess what? They're more Tobagonian than all of we. They've been around the longest. And you ain't never seen a starving cocrico. Never. Hashtag audacity of a cocrico. When I started this talk, this is not where this was going to go. But I am really happy that it went there. Thou prepareth a table before me in the presence of my humans. Cocricology 101. I love it. Listen, this is how I know all is my people, This is how I know all is my people, Because this is not where this was going to go. But I am happy that it went there, because I know so many of all need this kind of motivation in all your life. So anytime you're thinking, boy, should I really do this, boy? Should I really do this? Just think, what would the cocrico do? And I know what they would do. I know what they would do. Do you?